Good morning, I'm Richard Tidyman and I'm with the Hamlin County Workforce and Education Partnership. And today I'm with Rhonda Winstead here at which school?
Russellville Elementary School.
Russellville Elementary School. And what do you do?
I'm the school counselor.
School counselor. Okay, good. And the reason I'm talking to Rhonda today is to get some feedback about her experience as one of our 15 2018 externs who went into industry for a week, and this was the week right after school got out.
Correct.
You didn't even get a break.
No break.
No break, but nonetheless, they signed up to learn what they could learn, and we've got a couple of questions for them. Tell me what it is you do here.
Okay, as a school counselor, I am responsible for teaching guidance classes to grades 1 through 5. And in guidance classes, we teach 3 main domains. It's academic development, social emotional development, and career and college readiness.
So I'm curious, you heard about the extern opportunity, and what was it that made you even consider applying for this?
The main reason that I decided to participate in the externship program is because I do have those 3 domains that I'm responsible for teaching as part of the elementary guidance curriculum. And I always felt that my weakest area was in career and college prep with my students. So I felt it would be beneficial for me to have that experience just to help me with my guidance curriculum.
Tell me what industry you went into and a little bit about that week. You were there for an entire week.
Right.
So what happened?
I was accepted and I was assigned to Mahle for the week. And I was really excited about that because I've lived in Russellville for all my life and have driven by Mahle every day almost for the last so many years. And so I got to finally go inside and see what it was about. So we spent a lot of time in each department at Mahle, from HR and motorsports and the pistons, in the different parts of the plant, watching the operations, watching the employees work, and learning about how Mahle runs and what they do.
So that sounds like a pretty new experience for you, since you've spent the bulk of your career as an educator. Were there any things in particular that surprised you, whether it was the people or the technology or the processes?
I think what surprised me the most about being in Mahle was the level of technology, the robotics that were involved, the computers that were involved. I guess I had the stereotypical forethought that it was going to be just a dirty, mundane factory with people in an assembly line doing mundane tasks, and I was really surprised at the level of technology, computers, mathematics skills that were involved there. As a matter of fact, when I took the math test at Mahle, I did not pass it. I did not do very well because I've been out of school for 30 years, but one of the things that I was pleased to see is that my 15-year-old daughter, who just completed geometry her freshman year at East High School, was able to take that same Mahle math test, and she did pass it and only missed 3 questions. So I think we're doing a pretty good job of preparing our students for work.
Rhonda, you had something of a paradigm shift about the way you used to think about the necessity of a 4-year university degree, and I'm not just talking general. I'm talking a very personal paradigm shift. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was the parent that always said my children are going to go to college. If I have to take you to college and sit on you to keep you there, you are going to college. And they were raised to believe they're going to college their whole lives. When my son got to be a senior in high school, he decided he did not want to go to college. He wanted to go into the military. Now, this is my son that had a 28 on the ACT, so I know he has the aptitude for college. And I was always of the thinking that to be successful in life, you need that college degree. But we went back and forth. He decided to do military. He went to the Army. He ended up getting injured and he was discharged. So he came back and decided to go to college like Mom wanted. He did not thrive in college. He did not enjoy college. He dropped 3 classes. He failed a couple classes, and then he lost his Hope Scholarship. So we paid for the 2nd semester. He was going to give it a good old try again, and it just didn't work out. So we had to have a long sit down, and he decided to go to TCAT. I had no idea what TCAT was, didn't know anything about it, but it was something. I'm like, do something. I don't care what you do, but let's do something. So he's at TCAT now. He's in the IT program there. He's loving it. He's thriving. It's hands-on. It's exactly what he was looking for. So it was fortunate for me to get to tour TCAT as part of the externship program, because then I got to see firsthand what he was doing there.
And why would you recommend to teachers, guidance counselors like yourselves, why would you recommend this experience?
I think that the externship program would be beneficial to all educators, counselors alike in Hamlin County and surrounding counties. I believe that what I learned was that a four-year university is not for every student, and that a two-year college or technical school is perfectly acceptable. There's lots of options out there for our students, and we need to make sure that we're exploring all those options. Even if they choose to go straight to work, there's wonderful industries here in this county that can provide a good living for students without a whole lot of technical training in advance.
Rhonda, I think one of the things that's interesting, you said, I mean, here's your son with a scored a 28 on the SAT. Obviously, he has the brain matter. But it just, the university just wasn't a fit. But he thrived in an atmosphere where he's doing exactly what his passion is and what his love is. Specifically, what is he studying? Is it?
He is doing the IT program.
IT stands for
Informational technology.
So he's a computer.
Right.
Has he always been a computer guy?
Well, he's always been into his video games and
Yeah.
computer games and things like that. So this is right up his alley.
Excellent, excellent. With Tennessee Promise now, a student can go to TCAT or Walter Stage or any of the other two-year community colleges essentially for free.
For free.
You know, and to be able to get a certificate, a license, without any debt, any college debt whatsoever, and jump into your career, that's a huge,
That is huge
thing.
because I had a lot of student loans in my four-year college.
Okay. Well, Rhonda, thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
We're going to try.
Okay, good deal.
Thanks.